Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So, a couple of days ago, I read this article in the New York Post. The article is entitled Nigerian Pop Star Daughter Allegedly Slain by Husband. I will post a link to this article in the description box so that you can read it for yourself. But it says a popular Nigerian singer and her 4-year-old daughter were allegedly murdered by the woman's Dutch husband, according to reports on Saturday. Petra Nielsen was arrested Friday in connection with the death of pop star Alizee, Zainab Nielsen, and their daughter Petra. The young girl and her mom, known by the stage name Alizee, were shot to death in their Banana Island apartment in Lagos on Thursday, police said. There were marks on both bodies indicating a struggle, according to Lagos State Police spokesperson. Alizee is popular with young Nigerians and was scheduled to perform in a southern city in Nigeria. So this article goes on to say fans of the singer mourned her death on social media using the hashtag Justice for Zainab and Justice for Alizee. So what I want to do is just provide my commentary about this situation. This is a horrible tragedy. I send my condolences to the family. I hope and pray that they receive justice in this case. This man has been arrested, and I hope that he is punished to the full extent of the law. So that's the first thing. This is very horrible. This is horrible, obviously. You have a rising star, her life snuffed out, gunned down by her own husband, and her 4-year-old daughter is killed by this guy, this monster, this beast. And, I think that this, first of all, domestic violence is something that happens in all kinds of relationships, whether we're talking about black relationships or interracial relationships. But one thing that's very important to point out about this situation is this. I mean, here on YouTube, for instance, you have people that try to demonize the black man. They try to highlight negative examples of black relationships. They cite all these crime statistics to make the black man appear to be a devil, to appear to be a brutal criminal and thug. But when it comes to stories like this, they gloss over them. They try to pretend like this didn't even happen. They try to pretend like it's not a problem. And the reason why they do this is because it goes contrary to this narrative that a lot of these people put out here. They put out this narrative that this white man can do no wrong. They put out this narrative that this white man is some kind of knight in shining armor here to rescue the black woman from the black man. That's what they put out here. They put out this idea that this white man is the solution to the black woman's relationship issues and problems. But they don't tell you about these types of situations. These situations of domestic violence, this kind of horrible tragedy. They don't want to talk about this. They don't want to touch this with a 10-foot pole. They gloss over these kind of stories because, again, it doesn't fit that narrative. That narrative that this white man can do no wrong and do no harm. It just doesn't fit into that idea. So this is a horrible tragedy. And it's just important to know, like, these people that want to judge people solely based on their color, based on the pigment of their skin. I mean, they are just completely clueless. They just don't understand. These people claim that it's about character and all this and that, but at the end of the day, it's all about color. It's all about putting this white man on a pedestal. And, this shatters this lie that this white man is some kind of answer to the problems that women face and all that kind of stuff. It should really be about somebody's character, about their values and all that kind of stuff, instead of solely about the color of their skin. So, that's one thing that I want to point out about this article. And then also, I was reading another article on here, and I'll post a link to that article in the description box as well, that talks about how this man had a history of violence. Alizee's younger sister saw this man hitting her head against the wall. And, this is not the first domestic violence incident. He beat this woman into a coma at one point about a year ago. And he promised that he would never do this stuff again. But here we are. She's gunned down and her daughter is gunned down. This is crazy. So I hope that, this man is punished severely. I don't know if they have the death penalty in Nigeria, but if they do, this man deserves it for killing this young woman and her daughter. But anyway, I had to share my thoughts about this. Tell me what you all think. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.